Dear partners of the French Film Festival and partners of the 75th anniversary, dear film lovers, and dear Isabelle Huppert, it's really a pleasure to have you here with us tonight. We feel very privileged. So it's for me, all the reason, really a great opportunity. So let's have a round of applause.
Where is she? Oh, she is there.
Well, France and the Philippines are countries of cinema, two nations that understand the strength of this industry, which is also an art, and above all an art, a means of expression that allows the value of heritage of a nation, to promote it as a tourist destination, to highlight its cultural values, their diversity, their strength, as well as their weaknesses. Film is a wonderful window that allows all of us to escape, to question, to laugh, and also to cry. This emotion we all feel as we dive into a movie, we owe it to the creators, the authors, the writers, the directors, the actors, and I salute them all with fervor. Filipino artists and French artists with us here tonight. France has realized early on the need to open up to the world of cinema by welcoming filmmakers from all over the world. The search for cultural diversity is an advantage as it allows our cultures and values to be enriched when in contact with each other. We hope really to become, to be able, and that's a great hope we have, to be able to sign very soon a co-production agreement with the Philippines. We hope that the UNESCO Convention on Cultural Diversity is going to be signed, and that will allow us to go and move forward. Beyond this commitment, I think that we really want to promote a closer cooperation between our two countries. We are so close culturally, we are so close artistically, and I'm very excited at the thought that maybe we're coming close to that moment we've been waiting for a long time. Meanwhile, we haven't waited for this co-production agreement to start working together and develop friendship among filmmakers of our two countries.
Yes.
The screening tonight of Eiffel, acquired for distribution by Realty Entertainment, is a good example. The screening next week of Brillante Mendoza's Captive is another example of the will of an internationally renowned Filipino director to shoot with one of our greatest actresses, Madame Isabelle Huppert, whom I thank again for being here. Last month, a TV series, Tiku, was shot in Manila by French director Xavier Giannoli, starring Vincent Lindon. Sigrid Bernardo shot Wallanca Paris in France last year, which is by Piero Pasquale, whom I thank also for his support. These are a few things I wish to highlight during this 75th anniversary. And I take this opportunity also to congratulate director Eric Maty, who is working on the adaptation of one of France's most popular TV series called My Agent. And I look forward to watching the local version with Filipino stars. Let us work together, create together, to show that our differences constitute a formidable advantage, a drive to live together better in a world of peace. Dear President, dear film lovers, dear Isabelle Huppert, the festival offers you in this 25th year the chance to discover some of 15 new titles released in 2022 that will take you to many different places. So come and dream during these 10 days at Greenbelt and spend your time with our guests, Isabelle Huppert, Luca Bravo, Brillante Mendoza, Eric Maty, who will also be here to meet the audience. And I would particularly like to say a word to Martin Macalé-Tal, who has been the soul and the spirit of this festival for those years. So congratulations to you for what you've done. So grateful. So mabuhay ang cinema, and long live the French-Philippine relationship.
Merci beaucoup, Madame l'Ambassadeur. Now, a few words from our new chair of the Film Development Council of the Philippines. One of the greatest actors of Philippine cinema, and I am, sir, a fan. Sir, tears of Crucifer.
Excellency, Madame Michelle Bocuse, Ambassador of France to the Philippines, Monsieur Marc Piton, Counselor for Cooperation and Cultural Affairs for the French Embassy. Of course, Mr. Makalintal and our partners in the French Embassy, distinguished guests, and lovers of cinema. I am Tirso Cruz III, the current Chair and CEO of the Film Development Council of the Philippines. And I am delighted to be here tonight to celebrate with our partners from the Embassy of France their 25th French Film Festival.
Yes.
This is my first French festival here in Manila, and it comes in the light of the 75th anniversary of bilateral diplomatic relationships between France and the Philippines. A grand way to experience cultural diplomacy on our shores through cinema. There's nothing more mesmerizing than watching a film from inside a cinema, right? Experiencing the drama, the exhilaration, with a whole community of people getting excited, laughing, crying, getting scared sometimes, but together. The TV screen and the laptop in your sofa does not really come close to that feeling. Thanks to France and the Lumiere brothers, who in 1895 first projected moving pictures through the first cinematograph to a paying audience in Paris. We have that magical experience until now. Fast forward to 2022, still in love with cinema, France and the Philippines are approaching the possibility of a film cooperation treaty that will further deepen our relationships through moving pictures. We are thrilled with the prospect of artistic, technical, and economic exchange that this would bring to us, and the FDCP will continue to work towards its accomplishment. Congratulations, Ambassador Bocuse and team, for reminding us that we must continue to enjoy great films the way they should be seen and experienced. And thank you all for being here in this big, cool room with us tonight to share in this glorious celebration of cinema in honoring the legacy of France, the Lumiere brothers, and in blessing the French-Philippine connection with much enthusiasm and love. Good evening once again, and may God bless us all. And pardon my humble attempt to speak in French. Bonne soirée, à bienvenue, merci.
That's Tirso Cruz.
So parfait, Sir Tirso, thank you very much. Now, through the years, the French Film Festival has shown critically acclaimed movies from France. And through the cultural agency Institut Français, we have shown heritage films or catalog films of a wonderful actress, Isabelle Huppert. Thanks to our current cultural counselor who has his own contacts in the film industry, we are able this time, for this very special edition, to showcase some of the most recent, the newest films of Mrs. Isabelle Huppert. But most of all, ladies and gentlemen, she is here with us tonight. Madame Isabelle Huppert.
Good evening, magandang gabi.
Yeah, magandang gabi.
It's a good start. I'm really, really happy to be here tonight. I'm literally getting off the plane and I feel very happy to be back in the Philippines. Last time I was here, it was some time ago to shoot a wonderful film, Captive, with Briante Mendoza. So I've been doing places in the Philippines, and I was able to enjoy the wonderful people that have been working with us on that film. I'm really, really happy to be here, especially tonight, to celebrate the 25th edition of the festival. I think now the festival resonate even more meaningfully after the pandemic to celebrate the love for cinema. So places like here are really important for movie lovers and for cinema in general. And I'm happy tonight to declare open the 25th edition of the French Film Festival.
Merci beaucoup, Madame Isabelle Huppert. Now, just to give another idea of the continuing cooperation between France and the Philippines in cinema, there was a film shot in Paris last year in the midst of the pandemic, when there was a complete lockdown or stringent rules in the Philippines for shooting. The team of Sigrid Bernardo was able to go to Paris and shoot. What better title than Walang Kaparis? You know, a film that shot in Paris last year and produced by Piolo Pascual, who unfortunately we just got a text message, he couldn't make it tonight. But we're happy to share a short trailer. Could you run that trailer, please?
Did you wait?
So it's on Monday night?
Captive. Ah, okay.
The film.
In-announce. I'll watch it. I haven't seen it on the big screen.
I'm not sure it's any good, but we can.
When is that? Monday.
Kathy. We should go to her. She will remember you, but I don't know if she will remember me.
Ano to? Trailer ng...
Hindi ka naman, di ba?
Trailer ng...
Yung ginawa sa, yung kay Piolo na, hindi kay Piolo, kay Catherine Bernardo ata.
Baka bawal.
Hindi ah.
Trailer lang.
Oh, sure.
Tsaka tapos na yun. Pinalabas na yun.
Okay.
Kumusta ka ba yan? Kumusta sa ko yun? Ay, namin na. Thank you. Ate, tatlong kahang lights. Uy, sabay. Jeans, money for me. Good luck naman sa inyo.
Yes.
So we all look forward to the release of this film. Meanwhile, as mentioned by the French ambassador, the film we're about to see tonight, Eiffel, which is a love story that inspired the construction of the most famous monument in the world, the Eiffel Tower, was acquired by Reality Films, as you know, which is also the producer of OTJ, which was directed by Eric Mati, and was part of the Director's Fortnight at the Cannes Film Festival. And the same director also directed Missing 8, which again was mentioned earlier, is the official entry of the Philippines to the Oscars. And more importantly, again mentioned by the ambassador, Eric Mati is making the Filipino adaptation of the popular TV series called My Agent, or Deepak Song in French. So that's what we're watching tonight. But in the presence of Madame Isabelle Huppert, I would like to invite everybody to the screening tomorrow of Les Promesses as part of the festival. And at the end of the movie, there will be a Q&A with the actress herself. So again, I thank you all for being with us here this evening, for joining us in launching this 25th edition of the French Film Festival in Manila. And before we turn off the lights, we just want one last photo call with the ambassador, with Sir Tirso Cruz, with Madame Isabelle Huppert and Madame Charmaine Bozon here on stage, please. Merci beaucoup. Lights out. Relax, see a movie. Bonne soirée, bon film.
Kate, Ingrid.